God, you guys, Josh Duggar from the Duggar 19 Kids and Counting, the whole Duggar family has been arrested, and you guys would not believe what for. I don't want to waste any time, so let's just jump right onto this one. Thanks to People magazine, we can confirm, oh my God, you guys, Josh Duggar was freaking arrested for having, I'm not going to name the exact thing because of YouTube and Facebook. I don't want to get anyone, YouTube mad or anything, but because he had child pictures, if you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I am just at a loss of words. It came out this morning around 11 a.m. He had the court, where they announced what was going on. At first, he got arrested. Everyone knew that, but no one knew exactly for what. But this morning, it came out, and this is just unbelievable. So a couple things. Thanks to People magazine. So I'm going to link the People magazine article if you want to just read it for yourself too. But thanks to People magazine, we can now confirm, number one, when he was in court, he pleaded not guilty. And I read from a bunch of people. I didn't watch it, but I did read that people were saying that he had this stupid little smirk and smile, and it's like, oh, that's just disgusting. But anyway, he pleaded not guilty, and he got, they had two things against him. Number one, he had a receipt of the pictures, and he also had a count of possession of the same thing. And it says that his attorneys declined to have the judge read the charges out loud against him. And it said, in quote, Josh Duggar has been charged in 2-count indictment. He has pled not guilty to both charges, and we intend to defend this case aggressively and thoroughly. In this country, no one can stop prosecutors from charging a crime, but when you are accused, you can fight back in the courtroom. That's obviously from his attorneys. You know what? I'm not in this situation. I don't know Josh. I don't know him personally. I can't comment, but I can say you guys one thing. We know his track record, and oh my God, his track record is not good. More on his track record in a couple minutes if you guys don't remember, but honestly, this is just awful. It's as if he is convicted, he's going to face up to 20 years and a $250,000 fine on each count. So, I mean, he's done. Let's be honest. There could be more to the story. We don't know for sure, but more than likely, the guy's done. And the craziest thing is the judge did say if Josh is awarded bail, he will have to be in a residence where there are no freaking minors in, so he can't even be in anywhere in a home like he has now. He's going to have 7 kids. He can't even be in a home with them if he was to get awarded bail. So, once again, just unbelievable. But like I said earlier, this is not his first wrongdoing. Number one, in 2015, the whole scandal came out that he had issues where, I think it was in 2006, they said, the things happened where there was, reports filed against him because he was doing very, very, very wrong and horrible things to other people. And 2 of them were his sisters. So that was the first thing that happened. That surfaced in 2015. And that's when everyone kind of was like, okay, well, what is the deal with this guy? There always kind of seems to be something up with him, but that's when everyone was kind of like, what is seriously the deal? Because like I just said, 2 of them were his sisters. And not so much long after, that is when accounts for a website for meeting other people, so I'm going to say a dating site of some sort, not a good dating site, but he had accounts on there. It leaked, people saw it. I don't know who and where, how. He didn't, change his identity and whatnot, but it leaked. Thank God someone did find it. He came out and did a whole thing saying that he has a problem, he has an addiction. His wife, Anna's been by his side this whole time, which God bless her. But honestly, you guys, if you don't believe in divorce, that's you, but I'm just going to say one thing. She needs to freaking leave him. For her sake, for the kid's sake, for everyone involved's sake. She needs to divorce the guy. And probably, in their religion, I don't want to judge, but in their kind of, shall I say, weirdish religion, I hate to judge, but it's like, probably, that's, honestly, not only is it frowned upon, it's probably not even, allowed, to be completely honest. I'm sure people have gotten a divorce in their religion, but it has to be incredibly uncommon. But this whole situation, in my eyes, calls for divorce. But yeah, so that happened. I think also in 2015, he had those accounts, surface up. And more stuff, believe it or not, has actually happened with this guy. But like I did say, once again, thanks to People magazine, they actually quoted him because once he got spotted on those dating sites, he came out and did a whole statement. He said this right there and said, I've been the biggest hypocrite ever. While espousing faith and family values, I have secretly, over the last few years, been viewing stuff on the internet, and this became a secret addiction, and I became unfaithful to my wife. I am so ashamed of the double life I have been living, and I am grieved for the hurt, pain, and disgrace my sin has caused my wife and family, and most of all, Jesus and all those who profess faith in him. So, yeah, I don't know. That's disgusting. And his wife, the kids, even his parents, his siblings. And, I am going to say one thing, though. the whole thing that happened with his sisters was in 2006, and I don't know what you do in that kind of situation. I don't know what you freaking do, but I can tell you one thing. He was still involved in the show. It resurfaced in 2015, but he was very much so involved in the show. He was very much around the household and whatnot years and years and years after that happened. So that kind of is a weird situation in itself because, wouldn't they kind of say, listen, you need to kind of, I don't want to use the word distance yourself, but he needed help or something. I don't know what he needed, but it's like, I don't think I'd want him around the family, honestly, because that all went down in 2006. Well, I don't know. I mean, I get it, he's their son, but wouldn't you kind of want some distance from him? Because what if it happened again? So it's like, it's just awful situation for everyone involved. This guy is a complete, just absolute disaster of a person. He, at this point, he needs to go away for a very long time, and maybe even life, honestly, because I'm not going to repeat what the People magazine article said, but some of these things he was looking at, and you can click the link and check it out for yourself and read it for yourself. I refuse to repeat it. But some of these things he was looking at was so beyond bad and bad. What he was doing was bad. He went steps and steps and steps and steps and steps above bad. And so, I think they said he might get a 25 year sentence, which that probably would mean he gets 25 years, or really he goes in there and next thing you know, 10 years he's out. Which, I hate to say it, but I really don't. It's debatably he should, if you really read what he did, he should be on the borderline of getting life and wherever, because it's like he really did some awful things, and I just don't see how he couldn't get, I don't know, 30, 40, if you read what happened, it's just pretty horrific. So obviously no comment from his wife Anna. However, the one thing I will say is a couple days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, his wife Anna shared this right there saying, it's a girl. It was a video of them, the two of them, and the kids. They had a confetti thing with pink confetti. It said, it's a girl. We are overjoyed to announce baby 7 is on the way, and we can't wait to hold her in our arms this fall. And obviously he will not be around this fall. Completely disgusting, horrible. Just a complete, I can't even, just for the kid, the wife and the kids. Now the wife, she has a decision. She needs to leave the guy. No questions asked. The kids, they were born with this jerk of a dad, and it's like, it's awful. And the wife, you know what? I don't know. I hate to go, you only can look back and say so much, but I feel like the wife should have probably left him quite a while ago, but the kids, they can't leave him. It's their dad. So it's just a really sad situation. I feel bad for them. Feel bad for everyone besides Josh. Josh is a god-awful human being, and that is that. I'll keep you guys up to date, though, if I hear anything else. And before I sign off for the day, a little bit of an update I want to comment on, and that is actually with Jana Duggar, because I've made a video before, quite a while ago, that she was supposedly, there were rumors that one of her best lady friends, there was a rumor that she was possibly in a relationship with her, and because of the religion and whatnot, she never did actually come out and say she was in a relationship with her, but it sounds like that rumor never ended up being true, because now she has been spotted with a man. There they are right there. His name is Steven Wisman. If we zoom on, and you can very easily see that is him, that is her. He is a 27-year-old man from Nebraska. He is, I guess, a pilot. He's going to be taking over the family business pretty soon. I have heard this image actually surfaced on his family's family blog, and then everyone realized, oh my god, if you zoom on in, there's Jana and this guy very close together on Christmas. And so we are in the middle of a pandemic. The guy lives in Nebraska. Why else would they be together? So that pretty much tells me right then and there, because the family, they don't do stuff that normal people would. If they go on a date, within about a week later, they're going to be getting engaged. So it's like this family moves so freaking fast. If she is with him and his family on Christmas, there's about a 95% chance that they are together in some serious fashion of some sort. They are probably courting, as the Duggars would say, and more than likely they'll probably be getting engaged pretty freaking soon. Pretty crazy. I wish her well. Let's look at her one more time. There she is. She seems happy. He looks like a very good looking guy. It is kind of odd, I will say, that it took them this long to get together. But honestly, now that I say it, it's like he's 27, she's 31. And so if they were to get together when he was 20, she's a little bit older than him. So that might have been kind of a weird, because she is older. Now, I'm not saying it's weird, but I'm saying for the family, it might have been kind of a weird situation because he is a little bit younger, she's older, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, now he's 27. They were probably, to some capacity, dating of some sort, I don't know. but now his Instagram sadly is private. This whole situation went crazy. Everyone is talking about it, and yeah, the picture, of course, is also gone. So y'all comment below what you think of the whole Jana and this man situation. I wish her well. I hope she will court and get married and have kids if she wants that. I think she's very sweet and nice and just a great person. I honestly kind of feel like her family was just using her and using her and using her as the free babysitter for years and years and years. And I think she kind of just figured, well, I haven't met the perfect man yet, so I'll just keep doing, helping out with the family. But now it looks like she might have possibly met the guy. I hope that they get married. And if they do, we can look back at this video and say, I told y'all so. And for Josh, just what a disgrace. Just a disgrace to that family. He's just an awful, I know, sorry, that killed my vibe, honestly. That guy's just an awful person. You can read the whole article for yourself if you want, People Magazine. He's just really a disgrace to that family, god-awful person, and it's just an embarrassment to the kids. The wife needs to leave him at this point. It's just freaking sad. But I'll keep you all up to date if I hear anything else. Well, guys, sister wife, sorry my voice is all crazy and weird. I'm sick with something, I don't know what, but I have a little bit of a bug. Nothing too crazy, but a little bit of a bug. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit the comments below, hit the subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.